Good morning and welcome back. Today we have Franchetta Trawick joining us from Piedmont. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you. We are so excited for the holiday season, but with all that joy, we do have to talk about, sometimes there's a little sadness around the holidays, and
Yes.
you have a lot of information for folks getting ready to process grief and go through the holiday season. What do you want us to know?
Well, first thing I want everybody to know is that when you've lost someone, times are difficult. But the holidays, that enhances those feelings of loneliness and anxiety and depression because there's so many expectations for the holidays. One thing I'd like everybody to know is that in order to move forward in the grief process, that you have to be able to accept the pain, and it's okay to not have that holiday cheer. It's okay to articulate to other people that, you know, I'm feeling sad. This is not one of those holidays where I'm feeling joyful. And it's okay to say that, to tell that to people who care about you so they can get an understanding where you are for the holidays. It's really something that people want to do, is want to make you happy during that time. And you may not be able to.
And I think that's important, understanding, and I love what you said, sometimes just simply vocalizing, hey, right now I am not okay.
That is
and
correct.
that is all right to not be okay and to not feel that cheery spirit.
Exactly.
And I think those are boundaries that need to be respected.
They do. I also recommend, and we start having this discussion in our support groups, our grief support groups. We start late in October on what should we do, what we should not do. And the one thing that I share is make a simple plan, very simple. What you're going to do, what you don't want to do. Make sure that if you are invited to an event, that you tell the host, this is a tentative yes. I may not be able to attend, but right now it's a tentative yes. And most of all, trying not to duplicate past holidays and traditions, making sure that maybe you start a new tradition. It may be after the holidays, it may be before, but you want to do things that doesn't evoke a negative emotion, and make sure that it's manageable for you and not for anyone else.
That's right. And so I think when we're talking about this, and we had kind of talked about it before the interview had started during the commercial break, was it's okay sometimes just to sit in silence. And I want to talk about that. If you know someone is carrying grief into the holidays, ask someone who's at that event, what do you recommend for people who are trying to love on those who are grieving? What do you recommend? How do we best love those folks?
The best way to love them is to listen. Let them be able to tell their story. Sometimes that's the most important thing that they want you to do for them, is to listen to their story. And sometimes those stories are infused with memories, feelings, what they want to do moving forward, what they can't do, but being able to listen. That's the most important thing. Not really sharing your thoughts, but being able to say, I'm here for you. This is a safe space, and I'm willing to hear you. Those stories are so important when you've lost someone that you love, for someone to hear those memories.
That's incredible. Now, we're actually going to pull up some information so you can find out more about how to get involved with these grief support groups. They meet every Monday at 2:30. The information is on your screen. We're actually going to pull up another full screen as well to find out if you can't make these Monday meetings. Don't worry, there's actually another option. They're going to be meeting once a month on Thursdays. Now, we'll have that information on your screen too, so you can find out. We'll also have it on our website. If you can't make the Monday meeting, don't worry, there's additional meetings. We'll have all of those dates until April at least on our website, 41nbc.com. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.